Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is the old dead hippie here. Oh yeah, the Dead stands for the Grateful Dead. I wasn't a fanatic. I just liked their style of music. Got a chance to see a couple of their shows. I got to see Grateful Dead with like Bob Dylan, Chuck Berry, Tom Petty. No, hold it. Tom Petty and Bob Dylan. Yeah, we've seen them together. But yeah, the Grateful Dead. So yeah, that's where the Dead part comes from. Dead hippie. I'm a Dead hippie. I'm a Grateful Dead fan. My homage. As a matter of fact, I had the privilege of seeing Jerry's last show before he passed away, which was at Portland Meadows up in Portland, Oregon. That was a show. Oh, God, that was a show. That was the one with Chuck Berry. Open air state. It was Portland Meadows used to be a racetrack. Horse racetrack, and now I think it's called Delta Park. I have no idea if they changed names of things up in Portland more often than I change my underwear, and I do that daily. But that is not why we are here today. No, it's not. Today we are going to work on my request system for my planetary logistics versus my interplanetary logistics. It's a mess. And I was on last night, and one of the guys I follow was streaming. That would be, I believe, Mindless Gaming. And he was just getting into setting up logistics for his... Okay, from this point forward, when I use the term ship, that means your space platforms that you're building up in orbit. For me, being ex-Navy, a platform is stationary. It does not move. A ship moves. So once you put a thruster on your space platform, it is now, in my eyes, a ship. Because it's going to move from point A to point B on its own power. So, from this point forward, when I say the word ship, I'm talking about your movable space platforms. Okay, so let's get into this. Right now, I have wiped... We go here. I haven't wiped this one, so let's wipe this one. That's my personal one. What do you got? You got basic tank, so let's go ahead and wipe you. And if we run over... Oh, turn my legs on. No, legs. There we go. Woohoo! It's gonna clean me out. Okay. Now, I do have a bunch of stuff in here, but as you can see, I could go ahead and go trash unrequested, and it's just gonna get rid of everything. So, and if we go to my ships, I got them all parked. They're all wiped out. Am I doing an upgrade? Are they upgrading? Why is it requesting them? I mean, I should, but I can't do it here on Gleba. But as you can see, yeah, Explorer, I cleaned all their stuff out, and we're going to go through and we're going to redo this. So, let me go ahead and we're going to settings, sounds. We're going to turn the master down a little bit here, music down a little bit. Game effects down. GUI effects. There we go. Confirm. Back. Resume. Okay. What are cargo landing pads? And we'll use you. Space platform hubs. What are they? They are, and this is the best way I can actually describe them, basically a hybrid requester slash passive provider chest. And I use the term chest. Is what they are. Space hubs are floating ones, and cargo landing pads are stationary planetary side. So the cargo landing pad handles the logistics and requests for the planet. Your space hubs basically are what is moving things from planet to planet. Okay, so I think the first group, how are we going to handle this? Okay, so I'm going to set up the requests. So we're going to add a section, and I'm going to assign this group. This is the novice planet. So we go here, we go here, we go click. Okay. Just type in U. No. NAUVIS request. And did I spell that right? No, I did not. Request. All right. I mean, what you put in here, I don't understand this. If I want 100, why would I want to go, times it by 2 instead of saying I want 200? This makes no sense. So I just leave it at 1 request. Okay, so this is going to be everything novice wants. What do I need on novice? Well, we're going to go with the turbo belt. I'm going to say 1,000. Because usually I will pick up I'll keep 300. But I want enough in my passive provider now. This part is the requester chest part. This is the passive provider part. I want enough in my passive provider. Boom. See? That's because there's a ship up above. We'll get to that in a little bit. If I'm down here building something and I use my 300 up and I come back and my ship is still there and it hasn't come back yet, I want enough for another load up. And that way, by the time my ship comes back with a load, it can refill it and keep it at 1,000. That's what it's going to do from now on. It's going to maintain this number. If I use 300, the ship that comes in will drop 300. So let's go ahead and we'll do the same here. I only want to keep about 200 here. Splitters, let's keep about 200 here. Because I only use them like 50 at a time. I'll get 50 at a time. Okay, so that's that. What else do I want here? Well, I do have stackers now available on Gleba. So why don't we go ahead and we'll bring in, let's see, rotation, stack size, rocket capacity is 50. So here's another thing. Don't put in numbers like 130. It's just going to plug things up. Read what the capacity of the rocket is. Okay, the rocket is 50, so any number I put in here, I want it to be a multiple of 50. So, and that's the same like stack size, rocket capacity 50. Rocket capacity 50. Rocket capacity 50. 50. Where's some other ones here? Jeez. Come on. I'm looking. Back size, rocket capacity 50. Let's go here. Yeah, see, rocket capacity 300. Rocket capacity 1,000. Rocket capacity 2,000. So, yeah, you want to keep those numbers because unless you go down and manually insert into a rocket the amount you want, that rocket is going to wait until there's that amount available before it launches. So, again, you want to keep these things to that. So, what else? I also here want let's see, anything else? Oh yeah, stack size rocket 50. Let's go 200. These things actually, and there. You can also, if you notice, set what quality you want and anything like that. Okay. Now let's see. What else do we want here? We're gonna go intermediates. We want the carbide. Again, let's see. Storage. Rocket capacity 500. We don't go through that too much, so I'm just gonna go 500 and check. Alright. Now, look at that. I already got stackers in here. That's because I got a couple of ships in orbit. We want the plate. Again, what's the plate? Rocket capacity 250. We're not going to really use that much, so I'll go with one rocket load. There we go. And what else do we want? Anything else? Did I have to bring those in? Oh, I know one of them's for efficiencies. So, what's the rocket size on that? 1,000. Okay, so we'll just put in 1,000. Okay, I don't use that much. Super capacitors. Rocket capacity 500, so we'll just do one rocket 500. And okay. Anything else we want to, because a lot of my ships are nuclear. We'll just do that. And that's going to request in the empties off the ship, so they don't build up and I'm not shelling nuclear waste out into the solar system. I'm also spoilage, because I have things from Gleba, science coming in, and it could spoil aboard ships. And so instead of having them plug up with spoilage, I'm going to request the spoilage down to here. Now, what's next? What else am I? I am bringing in Bioflux. Because I do have the spawner, the capture spawner, so I have to keep it fed. I don't use that much. Ship, stack size, rocket capacity 1,000. We'll just do 1,000. There we go. Okay. What else? Let's see. What else we got coming in? I don't need anything else. Oh. Now we start. I'm down here at the science level. I want to bring in science. Let's go ahead. I'll say that for space science. Now, mind you, I do have the space platform creating space science. I also have 3 ships which run between Vulcanus and Novice that also create space science. Why not? The material's there. Might as well have them do something other than run back and forth. Okay, we need volcano science. I'm also going to say 400. We need Fulgora, 400, and Gleba, 400. All right. See, chances are there's probably none because it's all spoiled by now. Okay. And let's see. I also would like, we'll go here now. Because they're imported in, we'll go ahead with foundries. Foundries are, see, there's that base productivity, 50%. Raw capacity, 5. So I'm just going to go with 20. That's all I need here. We're going to go with the electromechanical. I only need 20 because they're probably, let's see, rock capacity 5. 0.3 stacks. Okay. So let's see. We'll go ahead with that. I'm not sure how to deal with that. Oh, so wait, recyclers. I'm gonna also go with basic 20. And I got those up there. Let's see, what else do we have? What else do I got coming in that I need to deal with? I can make these here. See, the reason I cannot make these electromagnetics on Novice, and you cannot create foundries on Novice. I don't know if you can. I think you can build these on Novice, but you know, I'm making them on Fulgora. I'll import them in. No biggie. Okay, so anything else? I don't see anything else. Okay. Oh, I believe I was importing carbon fiber. Let's see, so 500. I don't really use it that much. I mean, for personal. So I'll go 500. And let's see, what else? Oh, calcite. I do need calcite. So, what is shipload is 500. I'm going to go 1,000. Well, 500. Okay, there we go. And what else? Okay. So I am thinking this is kind of basically, I mean, technically I can use biolabs here, but then I got to create nutrients. Why is my stuff filling up? Oh, it hadn't finished filling out. Okay. That's what it was. There we go. Okay. So, this is what everything I want coming in here. Now, so that is my request. I don't worry about the passive provider part because these are, again, a passive provider chest. There's your little RoboPort. I'm zooming in. That is a RoboPort. As soon as things come in, they will come in and collect. Do I have Alt off? There we go. And collect items from this RoboPort. Okay. Let's start with the ships. We'll go to map here. Okay, I got certain ships set up for certain things. So we'll go ahead. We'll do the 3 that do the Volcanus run. You're at Volcanus. Now, I believe I should be able to add a section. And let's go. novice requests. And so, if we look here, you can see imports from. That's what you want to be careful of. Because if you have it importing from a planet and then exporting to a planet, you'll get caught in a bad cycle. And I can say custom, minimum payload, 50. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I can't do it like that. No. Trash that. Okay, we're going to add a section. Ooh, big mining drills. I forgot that. Well, we can go back. I believe... Let's see. I'm going to trash that one. Okay, let's create a new one. This will be... Volcanus? Oh, what do I want to call this so it isn't confusing? Because there's going to be one for the planet. Now this is just my interpretation, okay? Volcanus. And I'm just going to call it passive. Alright. There we go. Now, I want to go ahead and from here, let's start here. Okay. I want to request custom payload 500 and let's see what's payload. 500, say 250 from here. Okay, there's that, and we'll do the same here. 500 custom 250 from here, and let's see, calcite 500 custom 250 import here. And let's see, now we got all of that. Let's go equipment. Yes, so we got the foundries 5. That means override the minimum amount of items delivered by a single rocket to a lower value. Okay, so this is where you can kind of do that in and import. Okay, and let's see what else we got here. I don't think there's anything else I'm bringing in from this planet. Oh, let's go back. Okay, now I have 3 ships. Instead of going around and doing that, I'm going to come to this ship and we're going to add section, and I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to find volcanic passives. Click, check. Now this ship is set up the same as the other ship. It will do the same thing and it'll get the same stuff. And if I go here, this is my 3rd ship making that run. I'm going to add section and volcanic passive and check. There we go. Now as you can see, this one's already in orbit of Volcanus, so it's reading that. Now I'm saying 500, so I got 100, 200, 300, 400, 442. Now if I want to, I can go like that, but it's going to send up over your amount, okay? It's going to put that minimum on there, send it up, so your number's going to be a little higher. Same here. Now, also being at Volcanus, now seeing I'm on a different ship, I can still come in here. Okay, we're gonna, I want 400 custom. I'm gonna just say 200, check. And so these are everything this platform is gonna request from the cargo landing pad when it's at Volcanus. And seeing we got 2, 4, 600, it's not going to request. Request has been satisfied. So, let's see. Let's go back to novice here. Okay, we got the belts that we can request to. Okay, so let's go back. See, I could pick any one of these ships. Let's go ahead and we're going to request the belts. Now, like I said, I want a little bit more on the ship. So, what do I got on this one right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 1,000. What's my max? My max is 1,000. Let's go. I think I'm going to keep, I got 3 ships. Each ship's going to have 1,000 on it. So, I'm not worried about there. We're going to go and 50 and import from. Okay. I think, let's see. Let's do this one. Go 300, custom, 25. And import, yes. And splitters, 300, custom, 25, import, yes. And let's see, what else do we need? Let's go back to novice. Anything else I'm requesting that should come from there? Oh, I need the calcite. Okay, so there's Defiant. And we're going to add calcite. Oh, I got calcite. Okay, never mind. Calcite's already on there. And here's what I didn't add. Let's go back here. And I can add these in now. Big mining drills. I use a lot of them. I want at least 100. So now that's on there. So now I come back here. Fearless. Pick one of my ships. I'll go ahead and add that in. And I'm just going to say custom load. How many can fit? 20. Let's go 40. That'd be 2 loads. Okay. And let's see. Anything else? Now see, I am now receiving stuff from Volcanus. Even though there's nothing here, it's saying that it's reading that there's a ship above an orbit that is now requesting. And so it's going out because everything is in the logistics network. You can no longer lay down a silo and not have it in. It will flash like your chest when it's not in range of Roboport. It is now part of your logistics system and will act as such. When the hub sends out a request, material will come from here and it will automatically get loaded into your rocket. The only reason I have stuff like this is sometimes I can go, see right now it's ready to deliver 20 of these. That's this right here. This one here, always ready to deliver 5. This one here, belts, these are all set up. See, I got the automatic off with requesters, so they're always loaded. These will always be loaded. But I also have some, see there's my plate, that are automatic. This one here is set up for calcite. This is an automatic. And I think a lot of these other ones. This one's set up for science, carbide. So that's kind of how I have these set up. This one's set up. I don't know why I got fuel here. I really don't know why there's fuel here. So I wasn't planning going nuclear, but you get the gist. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so that is everything I want from here. Now, this was a simple one. These three only go between Volcanus and Novice. That's because they're kind of weak, you know, and the solar's better there, and they do pretty good. So I have no problem. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to come in here. Volcanus Novice, you're on auto, and Dauntless, you're on auto. Okay, conditions with my ship. I just put 120. A lot of these just don't make any sense to me. Why would I want a condition that's request not satisfied? All requests satisfied. You know how long some of your ships will stay in orbit for all requests satisfied, especially if it's a running plant, and like Aquilo, which is going to be dependent on things coming in from other planets. Your ship will literally just sit there and wait, because you're going to be constantly requesting stuff from it. It's going to empty out its cargo. So my ships come in, they spend 120 seconds. Sometimes they're a little longer because they are finishing a request, but 120 seconds, then it moves. Because like this case, I have 3 ships. So it's kind of like trains. You're working with trains now. So it's in, it does whatever, it's 120 seconds, and it's out. It moves on back to the next station. Because I got 2 more lined up behind it. Okay, so those are the only ones I ever use. I mean, I think I could put an activity in here. I don't know. I've messed around with stuff and different things, and it's like, that's what works best for me. Okay, so Defiant, let's get you started. You guys are all set up. This is all you're gonna do. And Dauntless moving, Fearless, you're moving, Defiant, you're ready. Okay. So, they are all set up. Now, I'm going to go back to Novice because for some reason, I am requesting, let's go here. I'm going to just, all of it can get, I'm just going to say 1,000. No, I can't. Because they'll pull it all off the ship, off my other ships. I'll just have to wait one of these days when it's in orbit and just manually drop it. Okay. Now, let's deal with ships. Let's see, what do you got? With multiple stops. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a little break before we step into this, and then we'll start working with ships with multiple stops, because a lot of my other ships do. I think this is a good time where I'm going to start breaking them down to where, you know, only these ships do this and only these ships do that. But we'll work with ships with multiple stops. So I'm going to pause, and where's that button? Okay, we're back. Yeah. Where were we? Oh, I am on the Enterprise. So, yeah, let's go ahead. And we are now going to go to Volcanus. Okay, assume we were working with that. Let's go to its hub. Here we go. Hub. What does Volcanus want? We're going to add a section. And we're going to go ahead and space Volcanus. What do I name the novice request. Okay, this is going to be Volcanus request. All right. Again, really. Okay. What am I bringing in Volcanus? Well, let's take a look. We're bringing in carbon fiber. Yeah, these are some of my grinders for things. I need carbon fiber. What else am I requesting in here? This is my electric engine build. I'm not really requesting too much stuff in here. This is more of an exporting planet than anything else. How's coal doing? Oh, wrong end. There we go. Alright, I still got some coal here. Okay, good. I gotta get up here and figure out coal. I am not really requesting anything in here. To be truthfully honest, I need carbon fiber. And ice. Okay. Because I have space station number 2. All it does is sits up here, harvests stuff, and sends it down to the planet. That's all it does. So, let's go back to Volcanus. Now, what I am setting up for is for that mobile and stationary passive provider to send me stuff. So, I am going to go with, let's see, we need carbon fiber. So, I'm going to go 1,000. See, right here, it doesn't care where it comes from. It just, that's what it wants when a ship pulls overhead. It wants ice. See, it's showing that there's something in orbit that has ice on it that's sending it. That is going to be space platform number 2. See, all of a sudden it's filling up. So, if I go back here, let's take this 500. Actually, I can go as far as say 1,000. And if you watch, let's go to space platform 2. It should be dropping. Come on, come on. Yeah, it dropped, see. Okay. We'll go the same with carbon because I supplement my carbon here. I'm going to go ahead and say 1,000. And again, that's that space platform. I don't know what else I get here. I'm not bringing in any heavy equipment. I mean, I should request some chemical plants. Keep those on order. Oop. Q there. Let's request some chemical plants because use a few of them. I'm just going to keep 10. Well, let's go 20. And I do use Jesus. Okay, I do use those. We'll just say that. I also want to keep some train stuff on here, so let's go train stuff. Let's go rail. Actually, I don't need to do train stuff. I do train stuff here. Okay. Damn. I mean, a lot of this stuff I can just go ahead now and build here. So, I don't really need that much here. So, volcanic requests are set. So, when these three, they come over, now I could go ahead, yeah, we can drop these here. Let's go back to Volcanus. I want to keep a stash of these. How many on a ship? Rocket capacity 50. Let's go 200. Okay. And I need to start making these. We'll figure it out later, but I'm going to do the same with 2s. 250. There we go. You see, I have ships in orbit right now, and they're going to start dropping them. Let's see. I mean, let's go ahead. I mean, a lot of the stuff I can make here, but I can't make these here. So God damn it. Let's go ahead with stack inserters. How many of these to a ship? Rocket 50. Let's go with 100. And let's see. Well, just pumps. Oh god damn it, wrong one. Let's do some pumps. 50. That sounds good. Okay, so that sets up that request. So now any of these ships, if they have any of that stuff on them, they will pick it up. I don't need any of this stuff on there. Yeah, so eventually I got to go through and I got to clean all this stuff out. I don't really need defensive stuff there. Rocket turrets are something that would be here. Because I make them there. Let's go 100. How many to a ship? 10. I'm going to go cap payload and let's go 5. We're going to import these from Volcanus. Okay. Now, I can also, when I do that, set what quality I want. So right now, I just got normal quality. Alright. Later on, I'll start setting that up to where I'm only going to get the upper qualities. Because quality on these are range. Okay. So, that's these guys running back and forth. Here, I'm going to add carbon fiber. Let's go to 1000, custom 500, import from Novice. Because I'll be bringing carbon fiber in from Gleba. And I'm going to use that at Novice as my hub. That way, you know, there we go. Okay, so now when it's in Novice, it'll import from there. If you look, you can see where all this stuff is coming from. But now I got something I'm going to pick up on Novice and bring back. I'm also going to pick up these. Custom 50. Let's go 100. 50. Import from Novice. And I think that's about it. See, it's already, and it's looking, and it's at volcanoes. Okay. Now, as you can see, I was requesting a lot of other stuff here. This is like my build. Now, I want to go ahead. I want to add a section. This group is going to be ship requests. If I can spell. I know I need my eyes checked. Give me a break. I'm 62. Okay. This ship is going to request repair packs. And it's going to get them from Novice. Okay. Now, I know there's requests for construction, like if your ship gets damaged and it pulls into orbit, it will request stuff to be replaced. Like if you lose your asteroid harvester or a turret or something like that, it will automatically request from whatever planet it's next to anything that it can get. But right now, I just want to keep these on it. And so if I go to Dauntless, I can add a section, and we can add a group, and I can add ship requests. Okay. And I can go to Defiant, and I can come here, and I can add a section. Ship requests. There we go. Now, mind you, any one of these 3 ships I'm on, or any ship I'm on that uses this, if I add anything to it, it will add them to them all across the board that have this request set up in it. Okay. So there we are. We did the request for Volcanus. It's not really requesting too much for right now. See, I got pumps in here now. I got these in here. And if I look here, look at Fearless. Now, see, it's in orbit of Novice, and it's now loading these up. Is there anything on here I'm going to dump? I can go ahead and dump these. Manually dump those. Some of these I do like keeping a little ammo on, so I'm going to add. I don't know if this is one of them. Let's see. Yeah. This is just backup, just in case. I haven't really needed it, but you know, I'd rather not run out of ammo, just in case. Okay, so as you can see now, if you look, Dauntless, it's automatically there. It will pick up some, because these are all 3, you know, basically the same shit. Define. Automatically there. Okay. Next planet. So right now that takes care of this and this. Now, what I have is some ships doing a three-way, which is here, here, and here. I don't think I have any doing a three-way here. But we're going to kind of break these up now. I think what I want is Enterprise and Constellation. They're going to be doing the Gleba run. So let's go in here. I'm going to take Fulgura off here. Now here, if you notice, I've actually added a fuel interrupt. Goes novice, 120 seconds. Cargo, when it gets down to 10, it goes. Because I am nuclear powered on this ship. Yeah, that's all it takes. I kind of had a problem one time, and I had to throw these on to get it to restart because I needed power just to move these guys. Okay, so let's go to that's Constellation Enterprise. Same thing. We're taking Fulgura off. Yeah, you can see these were moving stuff back and forth for building and different things like that, but I don't think we're going to need that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to Gleba and we're going to figure out his request. Okay. Yikes. Okay, we're going to add a section. And we're going to call this section Where are we at? Oh, we're about 52 minutes. Gleba. Yep. Requests. And one. Check. Okay. Seeing I'm still kind of building on this planet, we're going to start doing this. We're going to start requesting this. And I'm going to say 600. Yeah, what do we get on? We got 100. Okay. And same with these. I'm just going to say 100. And with splitters, 100. Okay. As you see, I already got one in orbit. I am currently not really making anything else on this planet. So it's still in a build phase. Phase 1 as if it were. Where's my coffee? So it's like Volcanus, I'm not really doing too much more building on it. I mean, eventually I will, and when I do, I will set up requests for material coming in. Until then, I'm kind of stripping it down to its basic stuff. But because I have so much excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. I keep some stuff coming in, like cliff explosives. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and close this. Am I making cliff explosives? Turn you guys on. Yeah, you guys are on. Um, I don't think I am. Am I not making cliff explosives here? Wow. Let's check this. I don't see. I'm making solar panels. Not making accumulators. I need to bring in electromagnetics, so I could do accumulators. We'll do that later. These are just, they're little burners. When I get enough ore that ends up somewhere, they just burn them off. Okay, so here's what we do. Where's my hub? My hub. There we go. I'm going to add cliff explosives. You go through them a lot. Okay. Again, it doesn't care where it comes from, as long as the ship that has them on comes over this planet orbit. It will send down to here, says, hey, I got this stuff. Planet says, okay, I need this, this, and this from you, and it will send it down. The only thing that worries about where it comes from is the ship itself. That's the import. So let's go back to Gleba. Not Fulwar. Gleba. Let's see. I need a lot of these, so we're just gonna go 1,000. Check. Because these are the main ingredient. And I just got a little tiny one right here in these, and these are fast. So like, say I take this, say I want 1,000 set. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's how fast they run. But again, I need okay. So what else does Gleba need? Okay, let's go through. Not really building a lot. I am still in, so rail. I might want to expand my rail, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna get 1,000 that in here. I want these. I'll just go with 100. Yeah, look at that. See, these, yeah, 10's fine. I don't use those too often here. Let's see what else. Oh, might as well get these. 100 and these. 100 and let's get some of these. That takes fine. Now let's see. Okay, we're bringing in. Yeah, that's something I got set up over there too. I gotta do something before I do this one. Let's go out here. I think I fixed it. It might have been this one. Yeah, I had one of these set up with a requester for logistics, and I forgot about it. I now have a little over 3,000 logistics spots on Google. Yeah. So, yeah. Be careful of that. But you do want some possibility of construction bots getting ate up. Yes, let's get some of those in. So, okay. Substations. Yeah, a lot of this I'm still not making, so I'm in a build. So let's go ahead. We'll get these. Get 150. How many? Rocket capacity 50. Okay, so that's nice. Same here. These and substations. 100 and pipe. Yeah, I'll keep that at 400. And elbows. 200. Okay. Now let's see. We are mostly using, but I think I'll leave foundries off for now. And electromagnetics, I'll just keep that as is. We will add cliff explosives. And we will add concrete. You don't have concrete on here? Yeah, I had to request in iron plate. I don't know why I have electric motors still here. I think they were built. Okay, so calcite and that I have to get. Okay, so let's go calcite. Let's bring in some calcite. That should be good. Doesn't really use much. And plate. Let's do that. Okay. Because I do make my own artillery shells here. And I'm not really sure. Let's see. I'm still setting up defenses. So I am making my own rocket turrets here. So, and I'm doing that with steel I'm importing. But I think I can go ahead and turn that off, and I can go ahead and why don't we just order in 20 and I don't know if I'm going to order in some lasers. And let's see. Oh. Train stuff. Let's go back to train stuff. Well, let's go ahead and hold there. Okay, so now I got some basic requests coming up here. So let's go to our ship. Let's pick the Enterprise. Enterprise has nothing here. And how did I do that one? Volcanic passives. Okay. Let's go to Enterprise. And we're going to start setting up add section. Leave Gleba passive. Alright. Now I could go ahead and just add a section and go.
Leave a request. I think I could do that. No. Here's what we do. Well, they're going to be coming from the same place anyway. I don't know why I didn't do it. Oh, because let's see. So, what am I going to be requesting off Gleba? Well, we're going to start with the science and custom payload. Check. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to be requesting what Gleba wants. I'm going to put 1,000 and payload size. How many do we get? What was that? We get 100. Yeah, so 50. Okay. Here it's automatically, because that's manufactured on Volcanus, it's going to say import from there. I'm going to change that. You're going to pick it up when you get to there. That's how you do that. Now, if I wanted to, I can add station and add Volcanus and pick it up at Volcanus. But we're just running between these two planets. Novice is my hub. It's going to be my main hub. Everybody's going to be going through Novice. And I'm going to do the same here. And I'm going to go 100, custom load 25, import Novice. So every time it comes in there, it's going to pick up in Novice. Let's go 200. What did I say for this? 100. 200. All right. What else does it want? It wants these. We're going 1,000. But 50 import, because that's where they're made. There we go. But I also want to import some of these. 200 custom 50 check. And oh, I forgot to add them, but we'll go ahead and add them. I use a lot of these. Custom 50 check. Okay, I don't really need much else for that. But I also want to pick up carbon fiber from Gleba. And what else? Oh, I want to pick up stack inserters. I'm going to go custom 50 from Gleba. So now every time it's over the orbit of Gleba, it will pick these up, and when it's over the orbit of Novice, it will drop them down. Request, provide. Same here. When it's over Novice, it requests. When it's going to be over Gleba, it will provide. Yes. Tanks and boxes and stuff like that. I'm going to refine these later, but yep. So that's what this one's going to do. Now, I got to make an extra special one here. And we're going to go ship. Check. Nuclear. Alright. Alright. There's that one. So, this one here. Nuclear fuel. 150. Check. From 10. Check. Alright. Now I can come in and turn these on and off. But now I'm also going to add repair packs. There we go. So any ship with this, any nuclear ship, I'll use this one. Any non-nuclear, I'll use the other one. Okay. So this is basically how they work, okay? You know, I now have stuff I'm picking up at one planet and dropping off at another, and at the other planet I'm picking up stuff to drop off at this planet. So it's basically you request at one planet and passive provide at the other planet. These are nothing more than just huge moving passive providers. Requester hybrid. Okay? I'm hoping this is kinda helping. I mean, I know a few people have struggled with it, trying to figure out how they work. I mean, you see my list. I have all sorts of different ones, and you know, it's like these are the amount. This number doesn't correlate with this number. This number just how many different places are using this specific request. So like passive, Volcanus passive, I have 3 ships that are using this request. And request 1. Novice request 1. Because those are based. Yeah, so I got to go through and clean a lot of this stuff out. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's a mess. So, but yeah, it took me a while to kind of get my head wrapped around it, but that's basically what these are hybrid passive requester chests that move through space, which are your ship platforms. Let's go ahead. I got this set up right now. It's doing stuff. Oh, I need to add calcite to this because it is kind of important. Custom, let's go 500, custom 100, import from novice, check. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and turn you on. And because it's Gleva, I'm nuclear. I am also going to put in a request for this. That gets the empties off Gleva. And now let's go ahead and close you. Yeah, you're set on automatic. You'll get running. And we'll go here to Constellation. You are now going to be Gleva passive. And there they all are, right there. And then I'm going to add ship requests. Because again, you are nuclear. Okay. And there, it's done. I now have 2 ships. Oh, turn you on. There we go. So, I'm hoping I kind of made sense. And I'm hoping this helps. Yeah, planet side. Stop that Gleva. Why am I picking? Import from, yeah. Alright. Oh. Let's get where you at? Some of this coming in. I need some of this. Import. How much? Stack size 100. Rocket size. Rocket. Capacity 1000. I'm gonna say 100. Check. Okay. Yeah. So I got the science. I got this. Yeah, import from Glue. Okay. And you're on automatic. Okay. So yeah, that's how you kind of deal with it. Now, if I was doing multiple planets, I would set it up. Basically, the ship would have what I want off each one of those planets, and then the planets would be set up. So it's like, say, I want, Gleba Science from here, plus your stack inserters, and then I'm flying the Novice. I want your, regular inserters and solar panels. And then when I get to Volcanus, I want your calcite and stuff like that. I'd have a request from each planet, what I want what the ship wants from each planet. And that way, I'll set up each planet to receive what it's picking up. So instead of, just this one, I'd also set up one for like Volcanus and the one for Navis. But right now, seeing they are running between two planets, I just set up, this is what I'm picking up and dropping off at Gleba. And then if I go here, let's go to Novice. So here it is. Here's the science. Here's stackers. I'm getting this. I'm getting the spoilage out of the ship. And boom, it's all there. Also, let's kind of zoom up. Cargo bay people. Cargo bays. Expand that, because these are hubs. You're going to have stuff moving through them. There we go. And that's dropping out because that's getting pulled out, because I do put this here and it gets in over here and torched. I have no use really for any of this right here right now. I mean, I did set up, where you at? Right here. I do have a little fish farm and a little tree farm. Yeah. I mean, I do use a little here, and then we got, oh, I gotta put radar out here? I don't have radar out here? Wow. Okay. So, again, I'm kind of hoping that clears this up. Yeah, I want a little something in between. Tomorrow we're going to be back on Aquilo, working on that, trying to figure that mess out. I mean, I got a little bit of a start. I have a rocket up. That's why I'm on Novice. This is the best suggestion I can give you. I know some of you like the challenge and everything, but when you get to Aquilo, unless all your ducks are in a row, put a ship down. Put a rocket down. That has been my philosophy from when I first started Space Age, because I read, I watch, and I learn. Bad things happen when you land on a planet and you can't get back off. That's why, like I'm saying, this series you're watching right now is my second attempt. My first attempt went real bad, because I went to Volcanus with basically nothing. And things went bad, and because I had no more artillery, I was getting Viter expansion in really hard and heavy, and things spiraled kind of out of control. So I restarted,
And this is where we are now. I concentrated more on setting up ducks in a row, make sure Novice was really well prepared. And that's when I did the started putting in, the outposts. I mean, I got some that are kind of original, but yeah, I started designing really heavily armed outposts. Heavily armed. I mean, we're talking laser, flamethrower. I even went as far as starting to set up Tesla turrets. Yeah, Tesla turrets around them. Especially like out here around where my resources are. Yeah, so again, it's just a suggestion. It's just how I do it. But yeah, after that, as soon as I hit Volcanus, the first thing that went up were rocket silos, power and rocket silos. As soon as I hit Volgora, first thing that went up, power and rocket silos. When I hit Gleba, power and rocket silos. And here on Aquilo, same thing. I mean, it takes a little while because, I mean, they are charging. But I do get enough power to kind of run things during the daytime. So, yeah, and again, cargo bays, people, this is just the beginning. I will expand this out. As you can see, I already started concreting. I need to figure out how to make the ice platforms. Was required for there. Now, I don't know, do I have to separate the ammonia? I just don't know. I like this. These are bubbling hot, but yet I'm sitting on top of them and frozen. Like, come on, guys. Come on. If this is hot, this shouldn't be frozen. But yeah. And so, that concludes our tour. Our little tutorial. It's, at first, yeah, it's a little hard to wrap your head around. I mean, but that's basically what these things are. They are a hybrid passive provider chest that move through space. And you got to split the two, your planetary logistics and your interplanetary logistics. What your planet needs and where it gets it from. And so, making sure when you set up this request, again, look at that import part. You're not trying to import and export to the same planet because you'll end up in a loop. Ask me how I know. It took me a few to discover that little button. I didn't know you can change it. Excuse me. Coffee. So, I hope this helps. I hope I haven't just thrown everybody into complete chaos and complete anarchy and confusion, but this is how I think of them, and this is how I use them, and it works for me. So I want to thank you all for watching. Where are we at? Oh, we're a little over, aren't we? Yeah, we're a little over. And I'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good day now, and bye. Where's the button? Come on, button.